Hey guys, it's Gameface here and welcome back to episode 132 of Leeds United Career Mode. Now in today's episode, we've got some more games to play, obviously trying to get further through the season, maybe even get to the January transfer window in today's episode. That's how much we've got to try and get through if we can. As you can see, we've got the Ajax game coming up here. We will be simming that match. Then we've got Man United to play, amongst other matches as well. So we are going to have to sim quite a few games. We will also be playing some games as well. So we're going to have to, obviously, like I've said in many episodes before, sim some matches because we're going to try and finish this series this weekend. Pretty tough, but we'll see whether I can do it. Hopefully we can. Obviously this is the second episode of the day. If you've not seen the first one, go ahead and watch it. That would be really appreciated. Also, if we could go ahead and hit 20 likes on this video, that'd be absolutely fantastic. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well, because I'll be starting a West Ham career mode and a Dortmund career mode pretty much on the first sort of day or two. The game comes out next week. So yeah, really looking forward to that. Let me know what you think about that in the comments below as well. Let's crack on with this episode though, and start off by simming the game against Ajax. We are just going to sim it through the calendar. We're currently, I think, 5 points ahead of Ajax in the group, I think. I'm just beating them 2-1, so that's going to help us massively on 13 points now, and we are looking likely to go through. I think, in fact, we might even be mathematically through now into the next round, which is great to see, because we obviously need to try and win the Champions League in our final season. We've got this game against Man United now. We will be playing that match, don't worry. It is obviously a big derby, tough game. This one against Man United, you would have thought. We need to try and beat them, because we need to try and catch them up. So that's essentially what we're going to try and do. It's as simple as that, or it is at least to say it. I don't really know how easy it will be in the game. We've got Andre Silva coming back and saying about that new contract offer. I offered him a new contract, matched everything that he was after, basically in between episodes, and he said, I'm really behind the club now and I've signed a new contract. Great, so we can shut up and start playing some matches for us. So if we do beat Man United, then that means we go level on points with them, possibly even going above them. Depends really on goal difference, but we are just going to focus on getting the 3 points, and then obviously goal difference will sort itself out after the match. Let's change around the team and I'll be back once I've done that. I actually think I'm just going to go with the exact same starting 11 that I had out before. So we've got ter Stegen, Nelson, Zuma, Stones, Galloway, Bridcut, Matuidi, Ramirez, Schürrle, Tevez and Quincy Promes all in the starting lineup. That's the bench we've gone with. Chilwell's had to come on there because we've got a suspension for Yedlin. So let's go on with this match against Man United. Really big game, this one. Really need to win it. Helps us catch up to Man United if we do beat them. And obviously we'll slowly start to rein in Newcastle as well, potentially. So let's find out how we get on. Obviously big rivalry between the two teams as well. We now just need to try and beat them. We've got a lot of players on good form. Hopefully that's going to help us out. Here we go. Another home match for us here. Desperately need to try and get the 3 points because we need to win the league, we need to win the Champions League. We pretty much need to win everything this season. That is the aim. Quite as simple as that, to be honest. We've been doing this Leeds series for a long time, so it'd be a huge shame if we couldn't go ahead and do that. And we obviously need to especially win the Champions League and the league. That is the main two aims I have. So we need to basically win this match to give us a good chance of winning the league and getting back up to the top of the table where we need to be. Tevez. Still got it, glued to his feet. Tevez falls for Schürrle and it's 1-0, 5 minutes in. Fantastic stuff from Tevez, who just managed to barge basically through the Manchester United defence somehow, and eventually falls for Schürrle, who just has to prod it into the back of the net. 1-0, fantastic start from us. Tevez setting up Schürrle against his former club, obviously playing for Man United, then moved to Man City, and yeah, that's a great start for us really. Just seems to be glued to his feet there, wins it back, and eventually just can't believe that falls to Schürrle perfectly. 1-0, already 5 minutes in. Matuidi looking for Schürrle, acres of space to run into. Schürrle, can he make it 2? Oh, he has done. 2-0, Andre Schürrle on fantastic form for us. 2 goals in 13 minutes. Fantastic stuff. He's on for a hat-trick already. We really have started this game fantastically well. There's nobody at right back. Really just so much space for Schürrle to run into. And this is exactly what I wanted with the signing I made for a winger. I was after someone that scored goals. Andre Schürrle has definitely provided that for us out wide. We had Mane and Enter. They didn't really score enough goals for my liking, and we've certainly managed to find the right player here in Andre Schürrle. He's definitely scoring us goals. 4 so far this season, which doesn't seem a lot, but he's scored a lot in other competitions as well. So 4 just in the league is actually pretty good, but recently he's been doing fantastically well at scoring goals for us, important ones as well. Just need to make sure we don't concede a goal pretty much straight away. That's fantastic hands there from ter Stegen. Quincy Promes going to cut inside onto his right foot. What's a good save from the keeper. Quincy Promes, another player that's been scoring a few goals for us as well. We needed more goal scorers out wide, and he's certainly provided that along with Schürrle. Good ball in. Stones really should probably do a little bit better there. Quick 1-2 here with, I think, is that Bridcut that's had a 1-2 with Tevez. And is it going to fall for Bridcut? It does, but not a great strike from him really. Difficult for him to control it. In the end, just playing straight to the keeper. Ooh, no, that's not great. That's going to be a red, isn't it, for Matuidi? That's not good. Just trying to put pressure on the ball and... Oh, it's only a yellow. Oh, that was close. I was just trying to put pressure on the ball and he just turned away at the last minute. Thought that was going to be a red, to be honest. It was quite a bad challenge in the end. Just, yeah, not great. Oh, no. How unlucky can you get? Let's have a look how many shots they've had. I can't remember them having any, but we'll wait and see what it says here. 2 shots, one of which has been on target and they've scored it. How unlucky can you get? I'm sure this game absolutely hates me. We've not got a clean sheet here again, but Stones trying to pass it out, comes off Kurt Zouma, and straight into the path of Hamsik. 2-1 just before half-time as well. Always seems to be the way they score, just before half-time, and with a chance where they really shouldn't be scoring from. That is it for the first half, still winning the game 2-1. We've got to forget about that last goal that just somehow went in. No idea how it happened, completely out the blue. We're in complete control again, so I don't really have too many worries, although it happened in the last episode where they ended up drawing the game. So we've got to bear that in mind a little bit as well. We might make a couple of changes, but I don't think we'll make them just yet, actually. We'll leave the team as it is for now. Okay, first 2 changes we're going to make here. We're going to bring on Dybala and Ian Taylor. We're going to take off Bridcut and Schürrle. Schürrle might seem a strange change to make, given the fact he scored 2 goals for us. But he's starting to tire out a little bit now, and you can kind of tell that in his play. So we're going to take him off, rest him for a little bit, and we'll bring on Dybala, who I think will do equally as good job. Tevez has won it off Chris Smalling. Can he get a chance through on goal? Oh, maybe he can. Oh, my days. What have we done? Oh, wow. Really should score that. Really should be 3-1. Don't know what happened there. Quincy to shoot. Oh, God, what a save from the keeper. Again, another chance that we probably should have scored. We will make our final change now. We are going to take off Carlos Tevez and we'll bring on Silva, I think. Just give us a bit more height, a bit more strength up front. Tevez has done a good job for us, but I think up against Chris Smalling, you need a bit more strength. Martial's going to come on for them. Muller will come off. Got a very strong team, Man United, so if we can beat them here, that'll be a huge result for us. They've got Bale and Robben playing, so along with obviously Hamsik and a few others. So if we can beat them here, maybe try and get a 3rd goal. Oh, so close. Oh, my days. How we not win the game by more, I've got no idea. That was it. We've won the game 2-1. Fantastic result against Man United. Really quite a comfortable win in the end, to be honest, despite the scoreline being fairly close. Could have been 3-1, could have been 4-1, 5-1, whatever. They really shouldn't have even scored, to be honest, because we did play so well. But we'll take that 3 points. We've obviously now probably moved level with them. Well, we've moved level with them in points anyway, but we'll have to wait and see on goal difference. Man City drawing as well. I think it's Newcastle that are above us, though, so Man City doesn't really concern us too much here. I don't think that we've got Newcastle playing just yet. They might have actually played before us, so we'll obviously have to wait and see for the league table in a second. But Sylvester wants to leave, Cook wants to leave, Reyes wants to leave, Dodge Cal wants to leave as well, same with Bust. A lot of players asking to leave in the next transfer window. Not good news. We are still 3rd in the league. Goal difference wise, we are still 4 goals behind Man United. Not too far from Newcastle now, though, just the 3 points, so looking good. Let's do some play development before this game against Tottenham. Sadly, one that we're going to have to sim. Not really ideal, that one against Spurs, but we'll have to wait and see how we get on. Play development, not too much growth this week. Maybe we have to shuffle things up a little bit with those 5 players next week, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. And yeah, let's try and see whether we can get ourselves a win against Tottenham. Okay, it is going to be simmed through the calendar because there's an away game, so we're going to see how that goes. We need to win. It goes without saying. We really do need to try and get the 3 points because we need to catch up with Newcastle. So that's what we're going to try and do. We've drawn 1-1, which isn't great, but obviously it's not a loss. It's an away match. In the grand scheme of things, a draw against Tottenham maybe isn't too bad. We'll have to wait and see what the other results are like. Player injured as well. That's not good. Ramirez out for 2 months. Ridiculous. Again, something that needs to be corrected for FIFA 17. The amount of injuries and suspensions you get is quite pathetic, really, sometimes. Player development, we will, I think, change them around. Although saying that this week, it looks like we could actually have some growth. So maybe we won't change them around this week. And we have actually had some decent growth there. 3 players going up in overall, and a couple of attributes going up here and there as well. So very good stuff. Got the goalkeeper going up to 72 overall now, which is quite good for his age. And we've got a next match against, is it Poznan, I think, that we've got in the group. Another one that we are going to sim, because it's obviously one that we should win quite comfortably, and one that really won't affect whether we go through or not, because we're already through. So we'll sim it through the calendar again. Should really win. We do. We've won the game 2-1. West Brom, another match we are going to sim through the calendar. Again, a little bit risky, so apologies we are having to do this. I've explained why many times, but obviously we need to get through the less important matches. And we won the game 5-1. I was about to say the ones that we should win as well. I don't want to jinx it there. But we did win the game 5-1 against West Brom. Quite a comfortable match for us. But with the Birmingham game, I'm a little bit stuck as to what to do here. I think I might have to sim it. But it is, I think, a quarter-final, so it's a little bit risky. Prize money for going through into the next round, 8.6 million. That'll do. That'll obviously be spent in January, I'd imagine. Davala's out for 2 days. Lee Lucas completing his suspension and player suspended as well. I didn't quite see who that player suspension was, but I don't think it would be anybody particularly important. We'll have to wait and see. And yeah, we've got the game against Birmingham. Now we are just going to sim the match. We need to obviously try and get through to the next round. So we've won the game 2-0, that's very good, that's the main thing. Game against Sunderland, another match which I feel we should sim, just like the Aston Villa game and also the Southampton one as well. We just need to get through some of the less important matches. So what we will do is sim that one, but we'll make sure we've got the team ready first. Okay, quickly before we get into this game, just a little update on the table. Look what's happened. Man United suddenly top, we're suddenly second, and we're all suddenly on the same points, the top 3. So it really has kind of changed around the last few games. That's good for us though. Really has levelled out massively between the top 4 teams. So that's fantastic for us. Need to capitalise on that by beating Sunderland here though. Another match we're going to sim to the calendar. Again, sorry, I know it's not the most interesting thing for you guys to watch, but that's just the way it is, sorry, for the end of this career mode. And we've drawn the game 1-1. We really needed a win for that match, and it's not happened. So that's disappointing. We're now 2 points behind Man United, who clearly won, and at Newcastle, who will play later. Next 2 matches also need to be simmed. The first one against Aston Villa and then Southampton as well. So the next game we're going to be playing is against Man United. That's an away match. So 2 games against Man United to be played in this episode, obviously winning the first one. So we're going to sim up to the United game and hopefully ourselves a result in that match. But first of all, the Villa and Southampton games. 2 matches in 3 days. Another thing that needs to be sorted out in FIFA 17, the scheduling of matches. Ridiculous how many games you can have in a row sometimes. And we beat Villa 2-0 and we drew to Southampton 0-0. So not fantastic, but we're still in the title race, obviously, after those matches. On the same amount of points as Man United, with a game in hand, both of us. So still in a good position. They're dropping points as well. Seems to be at the same time that we're dropping points, which is good. Youth player wants out, and it's Friars and Par. I'll take a look at them, see whether I need to promote them or not. So on to the final part of the episode now. We are going to get on with the game against Man United, and hopefully get ourselves the 3 points. This is the team I'm going to be putting out for the game. Ter Stegen starts in goal, Nelson right back, Zuma, Stones, Galloway in defence. So we've got Bridcut, Matuidi and Lucas in midfield. Shirley on the left, Quincy Promes on the right with Carlos Tevez up front. That's currently the leaderboard the situation that we're in at the moment, is that if we beat Man United, we go above them into first place. That's obviously what we need to do to end the episode. Hopefully get ourselves the 3 points, and we'll get ourselves into January as well after this match, which will be great for us. Make some good progress now in the season. Hopefully in the next couple of episodes we can maybe finish the season and obviously finish the series before FIFA 17 comes out. So I'll wait and see how we get on this game though first. Need to try and continue our good form into this match if we can. So looking to make it 2 wins from 2 against Man United in this episode, if we can. I reckon we've got, obviously, the potential. We've beaten them before already in this episode, so there's no reason why we can't beat them again. Obviously, it's going to be as difficult as it was before, if not more so, but we'll wait and see how things go. They've got a very good side, Man United, as we saw earlier on. I'm just hoping that, again, we've got enough in this team to see us through this match. Matuidi through to Bridcut. He's got a shot, good save from the keeper. It's been one of those sort of games where Really, I think we might have to wait our time, be a little bit patient. Why does it say Carlitos, by the way? I thought it was from Carlos or Tevez. I'm sure it's never said Carlitos before on the back of Tevez's shirt. Maybe that's a little glitch, let me know in the comments below. But we are going to have to be very patient in this match. They're obviously passing it around a lot and trying to keep possession, so we're not having much of it ourselves. But we just need to be a little bit patient, and eventually I'm sure the chances will come. Oh, good chance for Quincy there. Ball through to Schneidlin here, it's a good chance. 1-0. That's the only chance they really need to score, isn't it? Let's be honest. But again, disappointing defending. Most of it out of my control there yet again. Seen that already earlier on in this episode and in previous episodes and that sort of thing, where the defenders, the centre-backs just kind of split, leave a huge gap for a runner to run into, and it's caused us to concede there. So disappointing, but I'm not worried because we have come back from losing, or being in a losing position before. Schürrle looking to Tevez, back to Schürrle, must finish this off. Oh my days. You see, that's the sort of chances they can be to score against us. Yeah, we haven't scored that. That's unacceptable. You've got to score that. How can you miss from there? The computer puts those ones away for fun against us. We've got to do more from those sort of chances. Zuma's in the box, falls for Stones, and of course he decides to left foot it. Lee Lucas into Schürrle, he's going to shoot. Schürrle, oh, saved onto the bar. Oh, really frustrating. And that is it for the first time. Still losing the game 1-0. A little bit worried at the moment because we're not really having that many chances. I think we've really only had maybe 2-3 chances to score in that first half, so not good enough for my liking. We might have to change things around. A couple of players been pretty poor, let's be honest. Bridcup will come off. Doesn't quite have the quality in this match to do what I was wanting him to do. He's trying to go forward too often. It's not really working out. So we are going to bring on, I think, Ian Taylor is what we'll do, but I think we'll have to drop back Lee Lucas in order to do that. And we might also take off Quincy Promes as well and maybe move Tevez onto the right-hand side. And I think we'll stick Silva up front. We'll see how that goes. 45 minutes to try and make some sort of an improvement because we're not being good enough at all. Robben will come on though for Man United. Silva turning to try and put in through Andre Schürrle to shoot. Oh, it's deflected, I think, out for a corner there. So frustrating. Every single time we get through, something just seems to go wrong for us. Okay, the last change that we can really make is bring on Dybala. We will take off Carlos Tevez, who's not really done too much, to be honest, in this game. We're going to stick Schürrle up front, Silva onto the right-hand side, Dybala on the left-hand side. We're really struggling here, let's be honest, we really are. Matuidi's going to have to drop back to CDM. I mean, I'm frustrated with that midfield. They're really, really poor in this game. Not controlling it whatsoever. When you got 3 centre mids in there, you expect more. And they really haven't been good enough. Schürrle onto Silva. Gonna need some quality here, please, Silva. Into the ball. Oh, my days. This is what I mean. Every single chance we have, something goes wrong just as we're about to shoot. Wow, bad performance was that. Lost the game 1-0. It's one of those matches where we probably shouldn't have lost the game. We really probably should have won the match, but the thing I'm most annoyed about is the fact that we didn't play as well as we have done for so long. We really didn't control the game. When you don't control a match, you don't really expect to get too much on this game. And when they've had 0 shots, you know, that kind of takes the mick a little bit. And it's very frustrating. We've somehow dropped 3 points. The whole 3 points, we got 0 points from that game. I've absolutely no idea how it's happened. It has happened though, and that means they go 3 points in front of us. Really disappointing, and sums up why FIFA just really isn't that great, to be honest. Especially this FIFA anyway. I'll have to wait and see whether they have made any improvements next time round in the gameplay on World Class and later difficulties as well. So that is pretty much everything for this episode. Sadly, it's ended really on quite a bad note, to be honest. I don't know why they're telling us about this so often. They really just need to stop sending us emails about players wanting to leave. They've sent them all the time this episode. I've had to delete every single one of them. But yeah, that is everything for this episode. Thank you all for watching. If we could go ahead and hit 20 likes on this video, that'd be really appreciated. Also, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. That'd be absolutely fantastic. And yeah, I'll see you next time for another episode. That'll be tomorrow at 12 PM. So thank you for watching and goodbye.